Hello guys, and today I'm back. I haven't been filming for over a month and a half, I think, and yeah, not really a smart decision. But the reason why I didn't do it was because I was lazy. Of course, I'm not going to do any excuses over here. But also, why did I flip over? But also, I just didn't want to film. Mainly because I didn't have a PC. Now I have it. I don't know if you can actually see it. I think you can't. But now I have a PC and I can edit videos better. I also have Adobe Premiere Pro, which I totally am paying for. But as for now, I'm going to try to make videos better instead of having more videos because that obviously wasn't working. So I'm trying to learn Premiere. I have a feeling this is gonna be a bad time. Either way, today we have a blaster that I reviewed many times already, nothing new. The Lock Blaster. I really like it, and yeah, how about I film it first after I have gotten my PC. Also, to be exact, I'm streaming or casting over here so I can see myself actually, although I can't see myself in the reflection of the glass, but for some reason this flipped. Honestly, I don't know. Let me just get it quickly. I think it was just because the resolution dropped from 720p to 480p. The resolution is not needed here. Either way, let's get on to it. Starting at the front, we do not have an N-Strike barrel lock. Of course, this is an actual blaster, and N-Strike barrel lock is only for Nerf blasters, and Nerf does not use it either. So, yeah, is this the death of the N-Strike barrel lock? God, I hope not. At the top, we have an iron sight, or a plastic sight, if you would like to call it. We also have a Picatinny tactical rail up here, a rear iron sight over here, and yeah, that's all for the top. For the bottom, we have this lock feature, which you can see my code, and you can also see it by scanning the QR code over here, which is just a flipping sticker which can kind of fall out or fall off easily, although it won't happen. Also, we have this lock, which while it's on, these numbers will not move unless you move it so hard that they break. Also, if it seems like I'm cutting off my head, it's because I am not in filming condition. In other way, to actually spin it, you just press this from the other side, and then you can move these numbers. So yeah, have fun with that. Yeah, I did it once and never again. As for other stuff, we have the lever action grip on here, which is the main attraction of the blaster. You just crank like that, back, and then you fire. Very easy, very fun, and let me see if I can. Oh yeah, I can do that. Yeah. I haven't forgotten that, of course. Haven't done it in like 2 months. But yeah, no slam fire, nothing like that. As you can see, the cylinder over here actually holds 8 darts, which is a bit more than the Nerf standard. Also, you can remove it. I'm not gonna do it because it's not really that easy. There are probably mods to make it easier. I just did not look for that. But you can do stuff with the cylinder very easily. Well, more easily than for other cylinder fed blasters. As for the grip and the trigger, the grip is good. It's big, it's a bit more of a horizontal grip, like a sword. Like you have to watch out for the PC. It's decently good. It is a bit more comfy without the lever action in there, which doesn't mean anything. It is still pretty comfy, not the comfiest, and it might be a bit sharp around these corners. And it is pretty long, so overall it is a nice grip, nothing too crazy. We do have a sling attachment point. Again, I forgot some of these words. I'm not a native English speaker, but yeah, you have a sling point over here, sling attachment point here. Whatever. And for the trigger, it's fine. It's a bit, it rocks a bit to the sides. I don't know if you can hear. Nothing too bad. And the trigger is a metal spring, so better than all the Elite 2.0 blasters. Besides the double punch, that thing is mwah, amazing. As for other stuff in this blaster, well, actually, when it's primed, it's a bit better, the trigger pull, but yeah, trigger, grip, and lever action, pretty good. This is really smooth. Yeah. So that's the whole blaster. Now let's get on to the design and plastic quality. Firstly, the design. The design is really good. It's painted on this and on this side, so it looks exactly the same. There are some different details on each side, mainly just being mirrored, but it's painted on both sides, which is really good. There are a ton of details, mainly these chains over here and caution stuff all back here. There's a lot, so I can't really go over all of it, but there is a ton of stuff over here. And I really like that. Of course, you could make this shorter, but this just looks such a beautiful blaster. Like, look at that. It's a freaking hand cannon. But it's actually a cannon. Well, not really, but you get the point. And as for the plastic quality, well, it's action. Meaning it's extremely light, pretty easy to flex, but not to the point where it's breakable or feels cheap. Like, yeah, this might creak. It does not sound that bad on camera or in real life, but it does creak. It is a bit soft in some points, mainly over here, as you can see. But it's nowhere close to being bad where I think it's cheap, or I think it will break. Or I think it will break. The plastic quality on the lever is extremely good, and the internals, it's also pretty good, which is more important. Remember, always better internals than the external shell. The external shell is still pretty important, that it doesn't break in normal use or if in priming the blaster, or that it doesn't melt with flywheelers if that ever happened. But yeah, it's pretty good. Nothing crazy. It's not bad, is what I would say. So now you will see the firing test, which I will try to do. Not today. I'm going to film it outside. Maybe, probably inside. I don't know. But I will not film it now. Also, yes, it did fall. Okay, so I had decided to shoot it over here. Two main reasons. My tripod is not good enough to film outside, of course. It's barely good to film inside. Second thing, it's getting cold and windy. I ain't doing that shit outside. And third, I want you to see my PC. I mean, how couldn't you? Also, I don't know, but for some reason on camera it's blue. IRL, it's a very faint purple. It will probably look better in blue, but give me a break. It is a B580, so yeah. Anyway, let's get to shooting it. Both head darts. I'm going to fire it twice. Once, the first time a bit more slowly, second time a bit faster. At that pillow, about 15 feet away, but if it hits the pillow, it's a bit elevated to the ground. Okay, it's 15 feet away. I'm not testing for range, so firing test, baby. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh. While that, we'll talk about my opinion on it. What do I think? Well, firstly, let me get it up. I'll probably cut that out. Either way, this blaster is extremely fun. It's smooth, it's fun. You can do it with one hand, albeit with some practice. It actually shoots a bit harder at around 90 to 80 FPS. It's occasionally accurate, although that's more a darts thing. And it just looks freaking amazing. And for the price of $15 or €20 in Croatia, it's a great blaster. Nothing too crazy, nothing that will beat everybody else, although it will beat most Nerf blasters. It's just fun. It's fun and you can mod it, and that's why we love it. You can also do some shell changes or just drop-ins. This blaster is freaking amazing. If you want it, if you like lever action or you want to try it, just go around and try to find it. I think you still can. And just pick it up. Also, I should do more of these. Do a MagFab version. I would love to see that. Or do a Pro version even better. We need more lever actions. We need more lever actions. Either way, that was my opinion. That was my opinion. I did not just fart. Why did I fart? Either way. How is my channel doing? Well, somehow it gained like 15 subscribers since I have stopped filming. Hey, maybe I should just stop filming and I will just keep getting subscribers. Who knows, man? Like, crazy ass. But either way, definitely I will be increasing the quality of the videos. Also, I did not look over here a single time, which is pretty good. But also, I have to figure out the filming conditions. As of right now, the camera is okay, good enough. Things will lack. First, at least 4K 30 FPS or 1080p 60. That is perfect or good, and 4K 60 would be optimal by 60, so that it looks smoother, and also so when I fire darts that they actually are able to see them, because more frames means more detail per second, thus being able to see moving objects easier. Not easily because, well, this motherfucker shoots pretty strong and this one even stronger, so it won't fix all the problems, but it will fix most of them. Either way, I definitely need that. Better camera, also just overall quality will be nice. Second thing off, audio. I'm not using a mic. This mic has a cable and I ain't doing that. I have to take off my case. I have to then use it around. It isn't even that good. To be fair, it's only around $10, but it's pretty fine. Will I use it for my gaming videos? Probably. Probably yes. But there is the Holland Mark M1 or A1. It's a very small wireless mic, or two of them, for all around like $30. I will most definitely get that. Probably not the more expensive one. And also a tripod. I need a new one. This one is pretty gosh darn awful. Not too awful, but not good. But yeah, that's it. I definitely have more stuff to talk about, but yeah, that's too much, even after editing. So yeah, give me luck for editing this, even though I will have to edit this before posting it. But yeah, anyway, my name is Nixie, and bye bye.